I'm Franco Bonomi Bezzo. I'm a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Milan, working on the European-funded project DESPO, which is about the process of deindustrialization that occurred in Europe and in the US. And we're analyzing the individual and contextual determinants and the political consequences of this phenomenon. I've been trained as an economist at the University of Essex doing my PhD, and then I switched more towards the interplay between sociology, political science, and economics. So I did a first postdoc at INED, the French National Institute of Demography in Paris, and I remained affiliated to INED up to now. And I'm working with some colleagues there on a variety of projects. Last year I spent 5 months visiting the Southern Africa Labour and Development Research Unit at the University of Cape Town. And I'm still working with some colleagues on certain projects on income, work dynamics, and inequality in South Africa. So the title of the project I'm working on here at Iméra is the evolution of attitudes towards paid work in contemporary societies across global North and global South. We all know that paid work has been the cornerstone of societies and welfare state since the very beginning of the Industrial Revolution, and even perhaps before then. Nowadays, the centrality of paid work for individual well-being seems to diminish, in a sense that the industrialization, the evolution of the labor market towards more precarious jobs, and the phenomenon of gig employment seems to actually reduce the ability of paid work to provide income and subsistence to families. However, the significance and the meaning of paid work for social recognition and social status doesn't seem to diminish. So I want to investigate this paradox under a comparative perspective, comparing 4 different countries: South Africa, UK, Austria, and France, and a variety of policy interventions in these countries. Overall, as a researcher, my aim is to advance both academic and social knowledge through a combination of various disciplines and various methodologies from different disciplines. So for this project, for example, I'm taking on from sociology, political science, economics, and psychology too, to mix a variety of approaches to understand in a very nuanced way what is the role associated to paid work, both from the individuals and from the community, but also consider the individual embedded in the community they live in. So we'll use both quantitative analysis and qualitative interviews, especially biographical interviews and focus groups, to actually investigate how the role of paid work is evolving and how this affects communities at large. As shareholder of the L'Est CNRS Iméra Chair Awards of Labour, Le Monde du Travail, I'm very happy to be here because it is a fantastic place to carry on this project. Actually, I couldn't imagine any other place like that because on the one hand, the utopian approach of the chair and Iméra, but also on the other hand, the deep knowledge on work-related issues at L'Est. So during these 5 months, I will try to partner with colleagues at L'Est, and thanks to their knowledge, to get introduced to the French context. And especially, I will try to test my methodology and develop it in the context of Jouques, which is a town close to Marseille. And I will run interviews both with people involved in the policy interventions and with people not involved in the policy intervention to understand both perspectives.